Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
All right, we're here. Good morning, everybody. Not sure what the hell happened there, but it was on, then it was off, and here we are. Good morning, everybody. Cap Nation Live. Saturday, game day edition. Major League Baseball, the first Saturday of the shortened season is here and upon us. Welcome, 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 everybody. See who's all tuning in. Trainwreck, Tar Heel Tim, Mr. Bayer, good morning. LT, good morning. Robert S. Chido in the house. Never has KC, good morning. Scott in the house. Michael, Mr. Beeman, Brian S. Christopher, good morning, everybody. Everybody else tuning in. Small little crowd this morning, but that's the way we like it. Game of the week winner last night. The Astros run line. Mr. Davis, Lewis, good morning. So that was nice yesterday. That was a nice one. Congratulations, everybody there. Tom, good morning. Today's going to be an even better day. Michael said he missed his $8,700 parlay. That's a rough one. That's definitely a rough one, no doubt about it. Dropped a personal play this morning. The NC Dinos getting beat by the KT Wiz Suwon. Free plays yesterday. Red Sox over winner. LA Dodgers team total over winner. Put a W that one. And a W next to the big one. The Oakland A's. The Oakland A's getting the job done with a grand slam. The walk-off type. Not a bad deal after falling behind and being behind the entire game. Brian S. says, can't believe the Marlins beat up the Phillies, right? Robert S. says, the Reds team total over 5.5 cashed it. Congratulations. The late night chaser special was definitely a success yesterday. We'll see if we can duplicate again today. Late night chaser special between the Diamondbacks and the Padres. Taking a look at what happened around Major League Baseball yesterday. The Mets beating the Braves in a 1-0 barn burner. The Reds beating up the Detroit Tigers, which was my only personal play of the day on the Reds in Major League Baseball yesterday. So all my clients had a nice, another winning day yesterday. Ended up being 2-1. 2 international games, and then the Reds, which was a nice winner. The Rays falling behind to the Blue Jays, losing 6-10. Like we were just discussing, the Marlins beating the Phillies 5-2. We did drop that individual first 5 team total over 2.5 for the Phillies. The only thing that we gave out free yesterday. Lewis says, went to bed thinking the stupid SoftBank Hawks had it up 6-0 to see them lose this morning. I actually went to bed thinking, yep, we got that one in the bag. That's a winner. And woke up, I said, yep, we got that one in the bag. That was a nice win. Great to start the premium play day off 1-0. Only to check to see they gave up, I think it was 6 runs in the 7th. So we did drop that one. Devin, Kyle, I started my promotion business on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat. How can I promote your show? Word of mouth? I don't know. Let's talk, Devin. Send me an email. Send me an email. I'm always open to having promotions and all of that good stuff. Back to the Major League Baseball. Royals losing to the Indians in a 2-0 game. Cubs beating the Brewers 3-0. The Red Sox pouncing on the Orioles 13-2. We took the over as a daily free play yesterday, over 10 minus 105. That was a nice one there, especially when the Red Sox do it all themselves and it's done by the 4th inning. You know you're not losing any money by the end of the 4th when the Red Sox put up a 10-0 score. Devin, you could email me. If you don't have my email, bud, it's kyle@cappersdirect.com. I just posted it in the live chat. So that was a nice one. The Rangers getting the best of the Rockies in a low, super low scoring 1-0 game. We did have a lean on the Rockies. We also gave out a lean during the live show on the Brewers Cubs under 8.5, which was a nice winner. Twins smacking the White Sox around 10-5. The Cardinals beating up on the Pirates 5-4. The Astros 8-2 over the Mariners, which the run line on that one was my game of the week. Congratulations again, everybody there. The D-backs falling behind to the Padres, losing 7-2. Dropping that lean there. LA Dodgers minus 1.5. 9-1 victory there. And then the free play Dodgers team total over 5.5 at even money plus 100. That was a winner there. So leans on the show went 2-2. Free plays on the show went 2-1. Add in the daily free play on the over the Red Sox yesterday. Free plays went 3-1. Nice day there. What do we got planned for today? First of all, daily free play video. It's been out since yesterday. If you didn't watch it, watch it. There's another winner in it. There is another winner in it. I have to get used to this. That was yesterday. We don't want anybody mistaking that for today's plays. See what we come up with today. See what we come up with for today. LT, thank you, sir, for jumping on board. Guaranteed Saturday. Arturo P, what's going on? What's going on, buddy? He says, what's good, Kyle? Another day, another dollar. I broke even with the Ace free play yesterday. Thanks again. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. We'll try and do the same today. Try and get you guys on more free plays, more leans, and all of that stuff. And the name of the game is to put more money in your pocket by the end of the night. UFC fight picks were posted this morning. So if you're on the UFC package or you were on the Max Fight Pick or the Max Parlay, all of that is posted finally. Had to he just wanted a little extra time to make sure he was going to be putting out a winning card for everybody. That's one thing FC hates doing is losing. That guy hates losing about as much as me. About as much as me. Give me 1 second, folks. So he wants to make sure that he's having a winning card, especially after last week's disaster. I think he kind of showed a little redeeming of himself last night with Bellator. If you were on the UFC package, then you got Bellator for free yesterday. He put out 4 bets yesterday. He ended up going 3-1 and got robbed, an absolute robbery last night. But that's why you don't leave it up to the judges. You know what they say. You don't put it in the judges' hands. Claxton getting robbed, the minus 255 in the parlay. If not, he would have hit everything. Hit the 2-team parlay. Actually hit 2 2-team parlays. The Jason Jackson bet. The Sergio Pettis bet. And then the 3-fight parlay. Sergio Pettis, Claxton, and Pico. The only one he dropped was Claxton, and that was by a pretty shiesty decision. And if any of you guys watched it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, so unfortunately, not the clean sweep that he deserved, rightfully so. But 3-1, 2-fight parlays, 2 straight bets. Not a bad night when it was all said and done. Not a bad night at all when it was all said and done. He absolutely getting the job done last night at Bellator. He's going to do the same thing today for the UFC. So if that's any inclination into the work that he put into this week for the UFC, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout because it's going to be a good one. So that is for sure. Bill Bruno, when you get a chance, would you please explain the system plays? Sure, but if you would like a more in-depth breakdown, as always, email the company, cd@cappersdirect.com. We'll be happy to explain them to you more. What is a system play? It's a progressive betting style where you need to have the capability to bet 2-3 times a normal bet. We put a lot of effort and a lot of work into them because you have to have the capability to handicap games 2 and 3, possibly game 4 if it's a 4-game series. Probably won't see too many of those put out by us this year. A lot of people don't have the capability to handicap a game on Sunday when it's Friday, or a game on Wednesday when it's Monday, or Sunday when it's Thursday. We do. We put a lot of time, a lot of effort. Need to know pitching matchups, rotation changes. When Scherzer's going to get skipped, who's going to be in line. Normally, you'd need to know if it's coming out of the minors or if it's coming out of the bullpen. Somebody's coming up or they're coming out of the bullpen. Don't got to worry about them coming out of the minors this year. So that actually made our system play job a little easier. Things are just a little bit more predictable. Oh. But back to system plays, it's just a progressive betting style that we've actually mastered and honed, where you have to have the capability to double up your bet. We're not betting an individual series. We're betting individual games inside of a series that we put a lot of work and effort into. We're not just blindly throwing shit up against the wall and hoping something sticks. That's for sure. If we did, we would have been broke a long time ago, and we wouldn't have the record of now 75-4 because we did close out another one on the Doosan Bears minus $1.15 this morning, which was nice. So 75-4. You know, a lot of people want to say, oh, you lose one system play, you're going to get your ass handed to you, you're going to lose all kinds of money. No, the 4 that we've lost have been underdogs, and one of them ended up being a 2-game series because one ended up being postponed. So when there's haters out there trying to say, oh, when you drop a system play, you're going to get your ass handed to you. Do you lose money? Yeah, absolutely. When you bet a guaranteed Saturday, do you lose money? If you lose, absolutely. Well, if you bet a free play and you lose, do you lose money? Absolutely. When you lose, you generally lose money. I mean, that generally is, what happens. I don't know a loser who made money. That's for sure. So when you do drop a system play, yeah, you lose money. However, ours aren't so bad. The Hanwha Eagles plus 105. That was the very first system play that we dropped. Way back on May 30th. We dropped the SK Wyverns plus 115 on June 18th. That was another underdog series that we lost. We did lose the Chunichi Dragons, which ended up being a 2-game series. They were a big dog in Game 1. Game 2 got postponed. Game 3, they ended up losing. They were minus $1.20. So again, not big losses for us. Tohoku Rakuten Golden Eagles was a one that stung a little bit. Still wasn't that bad. But again, system plays. All it is, it's a different style of betting. Plain and simple. There's no magic to it. It's just a different style of betting. And if you don't have the intellectual capability, the know-how, or the contacts inside your system to understand how to do them, you won't be successful. Anybody can, create their own system plays. But will they go 75-4? Probably not. Probably not. Now, there's services out there that try and do it, and they get their ass handed to them. Now, there's services out there that get on YouTube. They want to act tall when, they're really, really small, and they want to talk shit about them. Well, the services that talk shit about them, plain and simple, they're just not smart enough. All right? They don't have the contacts. They don't have the knowledge or the know-how. Or maybe they've only been doing this in this industry for 2 or 3 years. So maybe they just don't understand it because there's a lot of misrepresentation. Oh, they call it a series bet. First of all, system play is not a fucking series bet. Let's get that straight right now. And when I curse, I'm a sailor, so cursing is second nature. I do apologize to the ones that it offends. But there's services out there that like to talk a lot of smack about system plays, and plain and simple, they're just not intellectually smart enough or intellectually capable enough to handicap a system play, because there's not many individuals out there that are able to handicap a game on Sunday when it's Thursday night. And if they are, they work for us. Sorry to say. Arturo says, I was on system plays towards the end of the month of last season. There's money to be made. I wasn't consistent because of my work schedule, but believe me, it's a great system. That's the name of the game. With system plays, the number one key, follow the rules and be consistent. If you don't follow the betting strategy or guideline and you're not consistent, you probably won't make money. But if you're the individual that logs in daily, gets the plays, follows the system, and bets it, regardless of what happens in Game 1 or Game 2, I can assure you, you will be very successful. Scott, is it a style or a strategy? Is there a difference between calling it a style or a strategy? I would have to say no. I think they're the same thing. But it's a great system. But again, you have to have the capability to double your bets up. And some people don't want to have that much risk. For example, I bet at least $3K on every premium play. Every premium play during baseball, I've got at least $3,000 on. System plays, I bet I start out at $750. Because I have to have the capability to double up a couple times. $750 to $1,500, $1,500 to $3,000. And if it happened to be a 4-game series, which we haven't had any this year, obviously, because most of them they've all been international baseball. But if it was a 4-game series, I'd have to have the capability to have $6,000 plus juice out there. So, myself personally, that's what I keep it at. That's what I keep it at. Now, some people say, oh, if they're so great, why aren't you betting more? Well, first of all, it's the double-up strategy. Second, I'm happy taking $750 from the book and peppering the book $750 150 times throughout the baseball season. I don't know about you, but that adds up to quite a bit of, a large sum of money. If you do the math, where we're at right now versus the 4 that we lost, we're up huge already. A $25 bettor has already paid for a $1,000 package. And we're not even 2 months in yet. Do you give out the plays or do you follow the system yourself and bet them out? Keith, I bet every single game we give out. Scott, can any size bankroll do this? Any size bankroll can participate in it, but you have to have the capability to be able to double or triple your bet. And if you're purchasing it or doing them on your own, you have to be able to cover your package. So that's why we say a $25 bettor will make money betting system plays. A $25 bettor has already padded their entire season. They're already profitable. They've already paid for their package. We're working on pure profit for $25 bettors. $100 bettors are 4 times that. We've cashed, 75 system plays? So if you do the math, I'm cashing a little over $56K minus what we lost on the 3, which really wasn't that much. Basic ballpark without going in and taking a look at the math. 47, 48 at $750 a game. Okay. The cutoff is at 2 p.m. Eastern time, Alex. That doesn't mean that's the start time of the game. That's just the cutoff time. Good morning, LT. Thank you for jumping on board the Guaranteed Saturday Play. Welcome back, my brother. Always glad to have you. Mr. Bell as well. Thanks for jumping on board Guaranteed Saturday. Arthur as well. Everybody that's jumped on board the Guaranteed Saturday Play. Mr. Bell, I see that you accidentally purchased, because they didn't pull it down. I'm going to pull it down right now, but I see you purchased my game of the week as well. Don't worry, if you're watching the live show, don't worry, I'll take care of you there. I'll have them either refund your $50 or you can have my next game of the week or the Sunday play if you're watching. Alex, it is Major League Baseball. Alrighty, so jump right into Major League Baseball. We do have a busy day. Oh yeah, Keith says, sorry Kyle, meant for the system plays. Is it up to the client to follow and wager the system plays themselves? Yeah, the client has to bet them. The client has to bet them. I mean, if you don't put, I mean, here's reality, okay? If you sign up for a package, doesn't matter if it's with us or anybody out there, and you trust that company or you trust that individual, no different than when you hire your broker at Morgan Stanley. Same scenario. You're entrusting them with your financial business, with your financials. And if you don't follow through, meaning allow them to execute a trade or entrust them to make you money, they probably won't make you any money. The only difference here is I'm not actually placing the wagers for you. You have to do that yourself. The client has to do that themselves. We can lead the horse to the water, but I can't make you drink it. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You know, if that makes any sense at all. So, if that makes sense at all, you know, I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. If you bet it, that's on you. If you don't, then you probably won't be successful. Alex, is that a Cappers Nation coffee cup? Are they available for purchase? It is a Cappers Nation coffee cup. Are they available for purchase? Not yet. Not yet. It was actually something my wife made for me a while ago, and if you look at the other side, I don't know if you can really see it. Hold on, let me see if I can switch cameras. I just tried to switch cameras a minute ago. It wasn't. Well, hold on. Don't mind me, Ding Dong over here, having technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on with the system this morning. But anyways, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's on. What camera are we on today? I don't even know which camera we're on. There we go. It's got the little pounded on the other side. But yeah, they will be available soon. Everything will be available. There should be merchandise, all of that good stuff. It's coming. I know you guys have asked for years, and I've always said we're not in the business to produce t-shirts. We're in the business to pick winners. I mean, that's facts. So, but yeah, we'll have merchandise and all of that good stuff for you soon. Felipe says, bet prediction for the Cubs. Anybody bet prediction for the Cubs? We will be going over that game here at 10 o'clock, 1 p.m. on the East Coast. LT says, I trust Kyle any day of the week before I trust any other cappers. Thank you, LT. I do appreciate the kind words. Scott says, you hit the ball, I'll run the bases. That is the plan. That is definitely the plan. Aaron says, I'm on some Belarus soccer. Minks versus Dynamo Brest over 2.5 and 3. That's usually a very good one. Good morning, William. Tuning in via text. Thank you for joining us, brother. Arturo Pete says he'll rock the hell out of a visor. We've got them in the works. I promise. I promise they're in the works, and we're definitely working on it for everybody. We're definitely working on it, and hopefully it'll be up there soon. But switching gears real quick. Before we jump into baseball, I'm not going to be live for a 2-hour live show this morning. I do have major plans this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. It is my anniversary to my beautiful, beautiful wife. So, honey, if you're watching, sometimes she watches, happy anniversary. I'll be home soon. So I'm not going to be live for too long this morning, so I do want to run through some things, including international soccer, and then we'll jump straight into Major League Baseball. We'll talk a little bit about the UFC, and along the way, we're going to get you guys on some leans and free plays and all of that good stuff. But taking a look, Belarus soccer starting in 37 minutes. Game 904, 905 on 5 dimes. Neiman and Belashini, Babarusk. You've got Neiman, laying $1.12. Total over and under 2 on 5 dimes is minus 179. I know you guys didn't forget about our love for Belarus soccer or our love for making money. And we can't just forget where we've been all summer long. Keith Davis says, you must have a hell of a better half. I definitely do. She's amazing. She's absolutely amazing. That is a 100% fact. That is a 100% fact. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. Now, as far as Belarus soccer goes, I really like the over 2 here. The minus 179, if you asked 3 months ago, 4 months ago, people would say, oh, that's a lot of juice. International soccer, we've come to expect it, we've come to enjoy it, and we've come to accept it. Minus 179, much like the UFC, is not a heavy favorite. You know, I almost made this one a daily free play from the daily free play video. However, I wanted to give away a Major League Baseball free play. So this one, I figured I'd let you guys have at during the live show. So Belarus soccer, Neiman Belashini Babarusk, over 2 goals, minus $1.79. As Robert S. just said, Neiman needs points to stay where they are in the standings. We will see goals in this game. We should see at least 2. Now, there is the over 2.5 option. I'm not too big of a fan on it. I think it was minus $1.30. I'd rather lay just a little bit more juice. And call it a day. Call it a winner. Or on the worst case scenario, a nice push. However, I don't think we'll need the push. I think we get the job done. I think it goes well over 2. I think we get pleasantly surprised quick and early in this one. I honestly really do. So let me put that up on the board. Let me type it in the comment section first. Alrighty, so we got, oh. I don't even know if you guys can see it on the board, but we'll put it on there anyways. I switch different camera angles. You might see it a tad bit better. I think I need to change the color. I think I need to change the color of what I'm writing. Joshua, what's going on? What is going on? Glad to have you tuning in with us. Thank you. There's one free international soccer play. Now the next game on the board. You got Gordeya and Dinamo Minsk. I do like Dinamo Minsk. They're minus 255. Not enough to want to lay any juice on it. Minus 1.5, plus 124. No, I'm going to pass on that one. You can get over 2.5, minus 101, or over 2.5, over 3 at plus 134. As much I like Dinamo Minsk, it's either a money line bet or a pass. And at minus 255, it's a pass for me. At 255, it's definitely a pass for me. All right, taking a look at the rest. We're going to just roll through soccer pretty quickly. There is the England Conference National Promotion, their playoffs today. What do we got? I think there's 3 games on the board. Notts County and Barnet. Gateshead and Boston United. Dorking Wanderers. You know, there wasn't much coming out of England that I liked today. Now, tomorrow in the Premier League, final weekend of England, the English Premier League, there are some games. You'll probably see some in the premium plays. We'll go over that tomorrow. I was going to give one out today, but we'll go over that one tomorrow. Very busy day there tomorrow. Finland soccer, nope. Estonia, nope. Iceland, nope. Out of Italy, as far as today goes, Inter Milan against Genoa. I do like them -1, -123. Just a lane. I didn't make it on. Didn't make it on my personal plays. As a matter of fact, I didn't give out a soccer play today at all. But I do like them laying a goal -1.23. I think there's value there. As far as the total goes, the total on that one's at 3. I think that might be juiced a little high. It's -107 at over 3 goals. Taking a look at the rest of soccer real quick, just cycling right through it. Just throwing my thoughts at you guys. Now, Mexican soccer. I told you I've been dabbling in it. I've been watching it. I've been doing what we do with it. And it's been successful. It has been successful. So, I would not be surprised if my personal play clients get a soccer play later today. Arriba la Chivas, right? Maybe not today. They have made me some money over the last couple of weeks. I've been dabbling in it before I throw it to the Wolves to eat up to you guys. I've been dabbling in it, and we've been successful. Greg, your book has Neiman at over 2.25, -123. Well, then you're not going to get a push if it lands on 2, but I'm sure you're fine. I think there's going to be plenty of scoring in that game. I think there'll be plenty of scoring in that game, so you should be just fine. Aaron says, love that free pick on his Bay Area team yesterday, the Oakland Athletics. The good old A's getting the job done with the walk-off grand slam. That was a great one. Tim, it's a Belarus soccer play. Tom says, love it, throw it to the Wolves. I'll let you guys eat it up. So, what I'll do, I will tell you this much. For everybody that's watching, if I end up playing a Mexican soccer game, and these games go down later in the evening, okay? They start around 8 o'clock on the East Coast. So, between 5 and 10 o'clock on the East Coast, there's 3 Mexican soccer games. You got Leon and Guadalajara's Chivas, so Arriba la Chivas, okay? Atlas and Tijuana. Tijuana a slight -110 favorite. And then Cruz Azul, who's made us some good money, or made me some good money over the course of the last month. Those are the 3 games on the board today. There's 1 to 2 in there that I really like. I still need to dive in and do a little more research. I haven't been able to do all of my research for the Mexican soccer to actually make any plays. That's why there's no official plays. But if I put out a Mexican soccer game, what I'm going to do is you're going to need to find it on Twitter. Find it on my Twitter at CapNationKyle. You're not going to find it on Joe Blow's Twitter. You'll find it on mine. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. And if I play a Mexican soccer game today, which I probably will, to be honest, I probably will. But if I do, follow me on Twitter. You'll see it on there. To the one douchebag that gave us a thumbs down, thank you, sir. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for taking your depressing life and upping it just a little bit. I'm sure we can enhance that miserable life of yours that you got to come here and give a thumbs down on a daily basis. We appreciate you here, and thank you. Thanks for the extra user interaction as well. And again, to everybody else, if you haven't already done so, do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video. Let us know you appreciate all the hard work. To the second douchebag for the thumbs down, we thank you. And your mama as well. Jerry, good morning, sir. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're on fire this morning. We're on fire, just plugging away. We appreciate everybody here. The haters, the supporters, we love you all. We love you all. Without you guys, I'd probably be just talking to myself. All right? And again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We've been picking up a lot of new subscribers since baseball came back. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you get instant notifications that we put out content. Christopher Bear says, send in the clowns. Now, for everybody that has been under a rock the last couple of days, or you're new to the channel, if you're an Android user, I do apologize to my iOS users, which I am. If you go to your Google Play Store, tablet, Samsung, whatever, or not iPhone, whatever Android phones are out there, go type in Cappers Direct in the Google Play Store. Oh my Lord, something's going to pop up. There's other services out there that can't give you instant access to your sports picks, let alone create a website that actually works. And here we are dropping an app on you guys. All right? Head over, open up the app, download it, rate it, review it. We greatly appreciate it when you do that. We send out push notifications to let you know important events, important things, discounts from time to time. So don't miss out, guys. Mobile app there. And the cool thing is, I don't know if I can... The cool thing is I do have it. It takes a little while on this Vibe. I need to hardwire this Vibe into the Ethernet. And then let's get the odds up. Once I hardwire it, it'll be much faster. The mobile device is actually pretty quick compared to that. That big thing's pretty slow, to be honest. But live odds on our website, they're not delayed. They're not scrapped XML feeds. We pay Scientific Gaming direct. I mean, we had to pass... Every person here had to pass a major background check just so we could do business with Scientific Gaming. Okay, that's how high tech they are. See, you can see on the tablet it actually goes really quickly. But you go to Major League Baseball live odds. These are actual 10 to 15 second delayed. So when the Westgate updates a line or Caesars updates a line, it gets updated on our website within 15 seconds. All right? You don't need the app to get the free live odds. You can get them on our website. Just click on the odds tab. It's absolutely cool. This is something that nobody has ever done before by giving you guys live odds. Nobody's ever given you guys live odds. Nobody. All right? Nobody's ever given them out to you guys for free. Now, there's services that sell them. Some charge $500 a month. They say they're live, but they're actually 30-minute delayed. Okay? They're actually 30-minute delayed. To get live from Scientific Gaming, you're going to spend a shit ton of money. Okay, you're going to spend a shit ton of money. To have a service for us to be able to give it to you, it's going to be in the realm of, well, I don't need to say what we pay, but just put it this way, it's nearing $10K a month to be able to have them and then be able to distribute them to you guys. It was supposed to be a paid service. It was supposed to be something new that we were doing. I talked them into keeping it for free for everybody. So that's something that we give back to you. You know, that's something that we give back to you. So you can do that. You can log in on the app, get your sports picks, you get the UFC picks. You can make a purchase. You can do all of that right here on the app, all in one place. And I'll be honest, the actual version of it is... It's pretty cool. It works pretty seamless, pretty flawless. And as far as when the Apple version will be out, it's already done. We're just waiting for approval by Apple. We're just waiting for Apple to approve it, and once it's good to go, it's good to go. So, like, here, I just pulled up the UFC fight picks for today. There you go. Don't worry, there's none on there. But it works flawless. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And, of course, this app that Vibe never works for the internet. I need to hardwire it. Arturo says, I got a dumb question. First of all, I want to make a statement here. The only dumb question is the one you don't ask. So this is actually a great question. A lot of people are not familiar with international soccer. A lot of people were not familiar with international soccer when the whole COVID happened and sports got shut down. He wants to know, why would the over and under in soccer be 2.25 or 2 3/4 at times? He doesn't understand. Well, as Michael just hit the nail on the head and made it as easy as possible. There's less pushes and less canceled bets, plain and simple. Okay? Less pushes, less canceled bets, plain and simple. That's all there is to it. It's an edge for the book to keep your money. It's just another edge for the book to keep your money. Yeah, Aaron, I knew it was side view. I got plenty of angles here. We can give you a really in-depth look that I did not shave this morning. And I got a little fuzz on my shirt. I thought I spilt my coffee. So we got a lot of different angles. Absolutely, Arturo, we're definitely going to make some money. Back to soccer. All right, so back to soccer, Mexican soccer. When I put out a play for Mexican soccer, that will be posted on Twitter. I posted a link, so follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle. You snooze, you lose. All right, folks, you snooze, you lose. So running through the rest of soccer, if there's anything else that jumps out and pops and has my attention, there were a few things that had my attention. Now let's take a look at Portugal soccer. Famalicão, or however you pronounce them, against Maritimo. They did pop at me. They were somebody I've definitely interested. I broke down the game. I can't find an angle on it. For the fact, I think I'm a little nervous. They've burned me more times than not. They burned us on a big play a couple weeks ago. So for me on that game, it's a pass for our international players. Rio Ave against Boa Vista. I do like Rio Ave. A lean there, minus 156. I do lean towards them. As well as Benfica against Sporting Lisboa. Benfica is minus 131. So those are all leans right there. Not official plays. But remember, guys, a lean is a lean. Doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to bet it. It might turn into a play later on. But that is not an official play or anything like that for later today. Taking a look at Spain, there was nothing that really jumped out coming out of their playoffs today. Playoffs tighten up. We usually back down a little in some of them in playoff situations, especially in American sports. Things get tighter, so we act accordingly. As far as soccer goes, there wasn't much in soccer that I liked today. Okay, so let's move to baseball. We're going to move to baseball really quickly. Michael, they should have already updated it, but let me double check. But yes, it should be the obvious. Well, not so the obvious. I guess that's. I would definitely take a look at what's in there because it's not. It's not the side of the game. It's the total on that game. So I don't know if they've updated. I'm checking right now to see if they did it. Trying to log in. I wasn't even logged in. Brian says, "Chop chop Braves." Alex, UFC was posted this morning. You just got to log in. Alex, I saw the Grand Slam. It was the walk-off winner for the Oakland A's for our free play during yesterday's live show. So what we're going to do, I've had 4 cups of coffee, all right? I've had 4 cups of coffee. I'm wired. And I told you guys yesterday, I got this really cool espresso machine that I bought for the office. So it's one of those super automatics. I just put the cup in there, fill up a little milk, press the button that I want, and boom, I got a badass coffee. So I'm a little wired this morning, all right? And with a couple cups of coffee, we know what happens, all right? We know what happens. So, with that being said, I need a quick little break. Run to the little boys' room. And we'll be right back. All right, so give me a minute. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. I just like the comments. Scott says, Kyle, audio still on? Yes, we know. Alex, I did not fall in. Don't worry. Did not fall in. Got close, but I didn't fall in. Princess Chachu in the house. What's going on? Arturo says, great ad. I could see that on the Super Bowl commercial. LOL. Aaron says, great write-ups for the UFC. Gets me pumped. I'm sure FC loves hearing that. He puts in a tremendous win, lose, or draw. This guy puts in so much effort that it's unbelievable when it comes to the UFC. He puts in an unreal amount. And when he loses, he's worse than me when it comes to losing. He doesn't take it very well. And he definitely puts in his time, and he definitely knows his stuff, because if not, the write-ups wouldn't be what they are. That's a fact. And if you read the Bellator write-ups and you watched what happened in Bellator, calling the leg kicks that won the big fight for us, everyone was 100% spot on. And that's what you get with FC. He's 100% all in when it comes to what he does. He's a master at the trade. And it's just what he does, Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty. I'm back. So, what we're going to do now, had a little fun with the ads. We did those ads a while ago. And I seen them playing in here. I figured, I got to go use the little boy's room and then wash my hands. So I might as well, play one. Have a little fun. Prince Chacha says, does anyone know of a book that allows you to list pictures? They're all getting away from that. As much as we would like it sometimes, we definitely benefit from it, okay? We definitely benefit from it before. Yep, there is a frozen screen. I will get that fixed. Until the meantime, I'll give you my ugly mug while I get the frozen. So there you go. There you have it. Screen will be fixed, and we'll get it rolling for you. Tim says, Octane Kyle, we're ready to rock and roll, that's for sure. So because we have to wrap up here in a little bit, what I want to do is would like to go over Major League Baseball for us. So let's jump into Major League Baseball. Lines for Japanese baseball for tonight are now coming out. But let's jump into Major League Baseball for today. There are two early games at one at 10:05 and one at 10:35 on the West Coast, so 1 o'clock. Start time for the East Coast. One second here. All right, got it up. And as everybody knows, most books are going away with the option for listed or action when it comes to pitchers. So a lot of that is gone now. Most books, 90% of books, I don't actually know too many that will be having it. Now, the BetMGM app, at least for Nevada, as of last night, I'll double check this morning. Let me log into my account real quick. They did have them listed. They do have the pitchers listed as well. BetMGM still has it as of right now. But I would imagine all books before the end of the year will be like that. Alex has hit the thumbs up, Cap Nation. We definitely appreciate it when you do. When you give us a big thumbs up in the video. Lewis says, I wish they would have done that sooner. Canceled a couple of winning wagers on the over. That's too bad, man. Definitely tough when that happens. Aaron says the write-ups for Bellator were spot on last night. 100% they were. Princess Chachu posted the note on 5 Dimes. It says, for the remainder of the 2020 Major League Baseball regular season, listed pitchers will not be available. All baseball wagers, regardless of the starting pitcher, will have action unless otherwise specified. So that will definitely, that was actually on there yesterday afternoon. Excuse me. And don't worry, we'll take advantage of that. When we know there's a pitcher change coming and rookie's not ready, not going to be getting a start, or somebody's going to be getting scratched and the line's going to jump, we'll hammer it when they're extremely low or a dog. But anyways, take a look at the very first game on the board. Brewers, Chicago Cubs going at it for game 2. Brewers were on the losing side of a 3-0 game against the Cubs yesterday. Total on this one is over 9.5 minus $1.15. You've got Burns on the mound and Darvish on the mound for the Cubs. Cubs laying $1.46 right now at 5 Dimes, plus 136 for the Milwaukee Brewers. So back to the mobile app. If you come back to the mobile app and to click on live odds, click on Major League Baseball live odds, we'll finally get those up and running. We can slide this one over a little bit, maybe, somehow. Or maybe it doesn't let me move them over that much. It's all right. Well, we'll get it up there anyways and get the live odds up there for you guys. More in depth with the Cubs and the Brewers. Again, 9.5 runs, early game in Chicago. I do lean towards the under 9.5. I did not make this a play, but I do lean towards the under 9.5. We gave out a lean on the under 9.5 yesterday as well, which was a 3-0 game, or under 8.5, excuse me. But I do lean towards the under 9.5 in this one. But I am going to tell you a little bit more about both teams and possibly give you guys something extremely good. Not possibly. You guys know I always give you guys something good. But the next game on the board. The 10:35 West Coast time game, 1:35 on the East Coast. Orioles, Red Sox, game number 2. We took the over 10 yesterday as an official free play in the daily free play video. The Red Sox put up a 10 spot. By the end of the 4th inning, it was 10-0. They put up 4, and then they put up, or 6, and then 4. Which was a nice monster easy win. 13-2 final. We went well over the 10. Heck, the Red Sox did it all themselves yesterday. You got Perez on the mound for the Red Sox. You got Cobb on the mound for the Orioles. I see no difference. If you want a free play on this video, you want a free play on this game on the total, watch the daily free play video. There's a free play on the total on that one. And when you watch that video, drop us a comment, hit the thumbs up button over there as well. Now, the side on this one, I do like the Red Sox here. Yes, they're laying 200, okay? They're minus 200 at 5 Dimes. The total is over and under 10, which was minus 120. It's minus 125 now. They bumped it up to 10.5, minus 105, so you got to lay 20 cents more if you wanted it at 10. But with this one here, I do like the Red Sox, not only on the money line, I do like them on the run line as well, minus 1.5. However, I will tell you this much. I will be betting a parlay. Cubs, Red Sox, moneyline parlay. And it will be a good one. Probably along the lines of $1,000 or $1,500 between the two. I do like the Red Sox. I do like the Cubs today. I think Darvish will pitch an excellent game today. And I don't expect a lot of scoring in that game. That's the only thing that bothers me, is I don't expect a lot of scoring, which if the Cubs fall behind, I don't expect there to be much scoring. So I do think they get the job done. Now, in his warm-up start on the 20th, he did give up 7 hits, 5 runs. That was, he gave up no home run, or no, it was one. What was it? 1 home run. Excuse me. That's the only thing that I didn't like on his little June 20th warm-up. He was giving up hits in the beginning of spring training. Back in his couple starts there, he had 2 starts there. Gave up 2 hits in 2 innings, 3 strikeouts in his first attempt against the Brewers earlier. Gave up 1 run, 2 hits, 1 run, and had 3 strikeouts, no walks in 2 innings. I think he comes out, he performs exceptionally well today, and I think they get the job done. So Hendricks definitely pitched a season opening gem for him yesterday, and I think Darvish does the same today. So I do like the Cubs and the Red Sox in a parlay. So I guess it's safe to say I do like the Cubs by themselves. As far as my parlay goes, I'm going to take the Red Sox on the money line at minus 200. I'm going to pair it with the minus 155 favorite of the Cubs. I'm going to hammer it and I'm going to pound it, and it should be a nice win for everybody as well. So you can make it as... I'm not a parlay guy. I'm not a big parlay guy. I don't think I've ever really given a free parlay out on the live show, and we're going to do that today, okay? So that'll be a nice big free play right there. And that's a parlay, all right? So that's a parlay. Move that one over. So don't ever say I don't give you anything good, all right? So there you go. We'll keep it up on the board. All right, we'll keep it up on the board. And if you go and you shop around lines, you're not going to find the Red Sox any cheaper. If you're in town, you can actually get the Cubbies at minus 144 at Caesars, 145 at MGM, 5 dimes, 146, and so forth. So there's the live odds for the day right now. So dropping down a little farther down, you got the Twins, the White Sox Twins coming off their win yesterday. They're laying $1.15 as of right now. Dobnik on the mound against Keuchel. It is the White Sox. It's definitely the White Sox. I'm leery of the White Sox. I do lean the Twins, but I'm not even going to write it down because I don't like it enough. All right? I don't like it enough. I do like Dallas Keuchel. I think he's an outstanding pitcher, an excellent pitcher. I think he pitches a gem today for the White Sox. However, I don't know if the White Sox have enough when it comes to being able to put up enough runs and enough support to keep up with the hard-charging Twins. Yeah, they've got, some great players on the team, but then again, I just don't think they can compete today with the Twins. But I do love the pitcher that the White Sox have going today, so for that one, I'll stay off of that every which way. Pirates, Cardinals facing off against each other at 2:15 Eastern time. You got Wainwright on the mound for the Cardinals, Williams on the mound for the Pirates. Taking a look a little more at that one, they're it's up to 156 for St. Louis. And if you take a look over here, take a look at that one. Line dropped a tad bit depending on where you're looking at. Total on that one, over and under 9.5 runs, minus 105. Christopher Baer says the DeGrom curse, great pitching, no runs. It's the Mets, so no run support, no doubt about it. But you have to hand it to Soroka. He pitched a great game. He pitched a great game for the Braves. He gave them a chance. He gave the Braves a fighting chance towards the end. They pulled. He didn't give up a run. They pulled Soroka, and Cespedes hits a dinger. So it wasn't that the DeGrom curse, in my opinion, of no runs. They were going up against a great starting pitcher in Soroka for the Braves. Taking a look, guys, the Blue Jays, Tampa Bay laying $1.45 with Yarbrough on the mound against Shoemaker. Total on that one, 8.5. And Tampa Bay coming off a loss to the Blue Jays. You guys talked about this in the live show yesterday, that when the Blue Jays bats are cracking, when they're seeing the ball and they're hitting the ball, they can put up a lot of runs. And, they put up enough to beat the Tampa Bay Rays yesterday without any issues. As far as that one goes, no opinion on that one. Next one, the Rockies and the Rangers. Gray on the mound for the Rockies. Mike Minor, former Brave, on the mound for the Texas Rangers. I've been a Mike Minor fan, so it might be a tad bit clouded when it comes to my opinion. However, Minor's been hammered, and it's one of the reasons why no longer with the Braves. What does he do today remains to be seen. We're going to find out. But one thing that I do lean towards the over in this one. I know it was a low-scoring game yesterday. I think with Mike Minor on the mound as well as John Gray, I do think we do see some hits today, which should be put in play. If you take a look, in March, when Mike Minor had his 2 spring training starts, one of them he pitched great. He against the Diamondbacks went 3 complete innings, no hits, no runs. He did have 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. And then again, a couple days later against the White Sox, he pitched 4 2/3 innings. He gave up 2 hits, no runs, and he had 3 strikeouts. So spring training he was on, big layoff. It is Mike Minor. The end of the season, he was just absolutely getting toasted, giving up 10 hits, 7 hits, 6 hits, 9 hits, a lot of runs, and only going 4 to 5 innings. Now, he is a long haul pitcher. He can go over 8 innings. He can get you nearly a complete game if he's on and he's pitching a gem. I don't think we get that today between these 2 pitchers. I think we get some more runs than we saw in yesterday's game. So again, I do lean on this one towards the over in the Twins and the Rangers. And as of right now on 5 dimes, Twins and the White Sox. I don't even, wrong game. I'm looking at the wrong one. Rockies and the Rangers. Sorry. I'm going back to the one that we were just talking about. Between the Rockies and the Rangers on this one, guys, over 9 I don't think is a lot in this scenario with both of these pitchers. Over 9, it's minus 105. If you click on it on 5 dimes, you could actually get over 8.5 minus $1.30. You got to lay an extra 25-cent juice. With it being just a lean, I don't think that there's extra value in it being just a lean. So for me, Princess Chachi, do I need coffee? No, I've had too much coffee. So for me, it's just a lean. I will probably put something on it. Probably nothing major. But I will probably have something on it. That's for sure. Now, going down the list, because I'd like to touch as much of these as possible if I can. Marlins and the Phillies. Oh boy, the Phillies yesterday shit in the bed against Miami. Alcantara, gosh darn you, Sandy, pitching a damn gem yesterday. It was the only free play I lost all day yesterday. I took the Phillies team total first 5 over 2.5. First 5 over 2.5, and they absolutely shit the bed on us yesterday. All right? They absolutely shit the bed on us yesterday, and I I think they cracked the bats going up against Smith today. I really do. Caleb Smith against Zach Wheeler. And give me 1 second, folks. One quick second. I'm trying to check a live. I was trying to check the live weight or the live odds in the Bellashini-Barbarousse game, but the total over 2.5 is actually plus money, 128 right there. Give me 1 quick second, folks. All right, so we are back. So let me get wherever my live odds are. There we go. With the Marlins and the Phillies, you've got the Phillies laying a big number again today, minus 172 with Wheeler on the mound. Do they get back or do they start the season 0-2? Going to remain to be seen on this one. There was a time where the Phillies were on our fade list last year. If you guys remember correctly, there was a time when the Phillies were on a fade list with us. Phillies minus a quarter, first 5. I don't do a lot of first 5 bets. I do some. Obviously, the Dodgers team total wasn't a first 5. The Phillies team total was a first 5 wager yesterday, and that cost us. But as far as the run line on the Phillies, it took them nearly all game just to get 2 runs. Their bats were not cracking yesterday, although they were up against Sandy, who pitched a great game. No doubt about it. And do they get the same out of Caleb Smith today? I definitely think that, they're going to be on their game looking to attack. The Marlins were insta-fade last year. Marlins were just a straight insta-fade last year. And I'm afraid to say it, they're probably at one point going to be an insta-fade this year as well. However, shortened 60-game season, it's basically a race to the postseason as fast as possible. So I don't hold anything against them. It's too early to tell. Minus 1.5, I'm going to lay off of on the Phillies. As far as today goes, I kind of got burned out on them yesterday. So for that aspect, I'll steer clear of them today. Steering clear of the Phillies today. Same thing with the Marlins or their team total. Astros and the Mariners again today, going back at it. The Astros a big minus 280 favorite. That line is jumping, minus 1.5, minus 155, total over and under 9.5. Next on the list, the Giants and the Dodgers. The Dodgers, another big favorite. The minus 1.5 is minus 200 today. With Al Wood on the mound, former Brave going up against Webb. The dumpster fire and the Giants will probably be an insta-fade team all season long. They actually, 5 Dimes actually took the Dodgers team total off the board. It's over 9.5 right now, minus 120. I believe that total already moved a half a point. I believe it already moved a half a point. Taking a look down the line, Atlanta Braves, New York Mets. Fried against Mets. Braves laying $1.13, the slight favorite to the Mets, plus 103, total over and under 9. I think we see some more runs today. I think we see a higher scoring game. No DeGrom, no Soroka on the mound. Keith Davis says postseason mode immediately. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. It's definitely postseason mode. It's definitely postseason mode. Give me 1 second, folks. Something's going on my computer here. Give me 1 quick second. All right. As far as the Royals and the Indians go, I do like the Indians in this situation here today. But again, another high juice game. They're minus 235. Books are tight today. Books are tight to open the season. If you want to bet a favorite with a pitching duel, where, again, we went over this yesterday, the pitchers definitely have the advantage. Today you got Clevinger on the mound against Singer. Clevinger, if you want to be betting on Clevinger and the Indians, minus 1.5 is minus $1.30. They're 235 on the money line with a total over and under 9. I do lean towards the under slightly, but not even enough. If you put a gun to my head and you said, Kyle, pick, I would take the under. But again, not enough to even want to tell you guys to put any money or even make it a consideration. El Roma 17 says, thanks for the free pick yesterday, Kyle. You're very welcome. Hopefully you're able to cash in all of them. Alex says, I would include the LA Dodgers in your parlay. More than likely, but Alex Wood has been known to be a late starter, a late bloomer, and for that aspect, I'm a little leery of Alex Wood today. You know, later in the season is when he gets his game. But again, the Dodgers definitely have the pitcher's advantage here. But Alex Wood giving up runs definitely does scare me. However, the Dodgers should have no problem dinging balls and putting up some runs. Tigers and the Reds. Reds laying 220 today after their big victory yesterday, which was my personal play of the day yesterday. Not my game of the week, was the only Major League Baseball game I put out as a personal play yesterday. They're minus 215 right now on 5 dimes, minus 1.5 against the Tigers. Is minus $1.20 with Castillo on the mound going up against Nova. After that, again, Yankees, Nationals. Paxton on the mound for the Yanks. Strasburg on the mound for the Nationals. Yankees here laying $1.27 plus 117 for the Nationals. Total on this one over and under 9 runs. I think we see a very competitive and fun game between these two here. I do lean towards Strasburg and the Nationals. I do like anytime you can get Strasburg at plus money at home, how do you not take it? So I do lean towards the Nationals right here. You know, the Nationals at home with Strasburg getting plus money. I do lean towards it. I will probably have something on it. And then the late night chaser special. The late night chaser special. The D-backs and the Padres. D-backs getting plus 118. The Padres laying $1.28 over and under 8 runs. You got Robbie Ray on the mound, Lamet on the mound, excuse me. Denelson Lamet on the mound for the Padres. I think we see another competitive game here. Christopher Bear says an Neiman game is like watching 8-year-olds play soccer. Definitely a big difference between the Premier League and Belarus soccer. That is for sure. That is for sure. Give me 1 second here. So I do think that, you know, they eventually get the goals in that game. Belashini, Bobrusk, and Neiman, they should definitely get over 2 like we were discussing. Live right now is actually kind of attractive at the 21-minute mark. It was minus 185. The live odds. I've had the live odds up to keep an eye on it. But as far as the late night chaser special, no official free play on that one. But I do lean on this one. I do lean the over 8 on this one. I do lean the over 8 minus $1.15. But if you want to know the plays that we gave out during the live show, Neiman, Bellashini, Babarusk over 2, and a nice big parlay between the Cubbies and the Red Sox. And in typical Cap Nation Kyle fashion, I think I should bet it and show you guys. So that way, you guys know we ain't full of baloney here. All right? We ain't full of baloney here. So, I just bet it. I bet it for a little more than I was going to say, or that I told you guys I would, because that's just how much I like it. So, let me show it off here. Give me a second. We'll get it up on the live screen for everybody that, does care about those things. And, the reason why I stress that is there's no other service out there, one, that'll go live, and two, that'll actually show you tickets on a consistent basis. They're just not out there, okay? Why? Because they don't have the nutsack, all right? They just don't have the nutsack to bet their own plays, plain and simple. So people that actually won't bet their plays, you guys should be very, very, very leery of, all right? So here you guys go. Chicago Cubs, Boston Red Sox, not team total, parlay. $1,500 pays a nice chunk. All right, $1,500 pays a nice chunk. $22.91. K-Guns, no, I did not take minus 1.5. It's a parlay. I took them on the money line. It's very clear, plain as day, right there in front of you. Cubs minus 146, Red Sox minus 200. Have fun with that parlay. Tail at your own risk. Don't be crying if it loses, because remember, it is sports betting, and occasionally shit happens. But I think we get the job done. Remember, guaranteed Saturday, guys. Don't miss out. You need to be signed up by 2 p.m. Eastern time. It's on sale again this week. It's probably going back to normal price next week. K-Guns, if I liked him at 1.5, I would have taken him at 1.5. But my parlay is minus 200. Princess Chachu. As far as pitchers go, no, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me one bit. Definitely no crying in baseball. So remember, guys, get on board Guaranteed Saturday. It's still on sale, $50, guaranteed to make you holla. That's for sure. Guaranteed to win, you get the next one free. Enjoy the free plays. Good luck to everybody on the Neiman and Bellashini Babaroos game. Good luck to everybody on the parlay, all the other lanes. How much do I have on the Guaranteed Saturday? I've got over 10K right now. There'll probably be even more on it here very shortly as soon as we get off the live show. I got to get on another account to bet it. So enjoy that. Enjoy those. If you want another daily free play, the Major League Baseball, free play Major League Baseball, go watch the daily free play video there. To everybody that tuned in, hit the thumbs up button. Fast Freddy, thank you. Again, hit that subscribe button. Go to the Google Play Store on your Android phones and go download the app. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. I'm out of here. Don't forget UFC later today. $29.99 gets you the entire card. $25 for the max fight pick. There is a max fight parlay as well again. So the full smorgasbord. He went 3-1 and he got robbed yesterday in Bellator. It should have been 4-0, but it was the highway robbery of the year so far as MMA judging goes. So don't miss out. He is going to be nailing the UFC today. All right, guys. Thank you, Keith. I do appreciate that. And we're definitely going to. So enjoy your day, guys. Good luck, everybody. And we'll see you guys all live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Sharp tomorrow. Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that.